playoff is perfect. Why mess with it? MarkRogersTV, the voice of college football, breaking down the game we love each and every day with you. We appreciate your comments, so leave them down in the comment section below. Share the videos out on social media as well. You enjoy the content, others will as well. Our aim is best discussion, debate, and analysis of college football. And what came out today rocks the college football playoff world. And if it rocks the playoff world, it rocks college football because everybody is hypersensitive and hyper-focused on the playoff. We've had 7 years of the playoff, and the playoff has not worked. Although the playoff committee tells us every year that the playoff does work, it's now considering a change because people are dissatisfied, and it can be improved. Although they've been telling us since they formed the playoff back in 2013 that the playoff works. All right. A number of sources have reported comments made today by College Football Playoff Executive Director Bill Hancock. Here's the deal. They have a management committee, does the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. Why they need a management committee, I don't know. I would have to have that explained to me. But they confirmed, get this straight, they confirmed their support for the 14 playoff, but they're going to look into proposals of change. Okay? It's almost like when you get the vote of confidence for the head coach who gets fired the next week. So they're confirming their support for the 14 playoff, yet they're considering their options, which involve 63 options. From whom? We don't know. I want to know who proposed these 63 options. Who are these people? Are these the committee members just passing on their own proposals to each other? I have no issue with there being 63 proposals, 63 different options. It seems a bit excessive, but considering that the playoff could be a number of teams, anywhere from, if you're going to increase from 4, the next option, which I don't believe to be a true option, is 6, and then going all the way up to 16. So you've got about 5 viable options to a certain extent: 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, of course. We'll get to the reasons why most of those are automatically should be eliminated before any kind of consideration. So you've got 11 members of the management committee, the 10 FBS conference commissioners, and Notre Dame athletic director Jack Swarbrick. So he has as much power as a conference commissioner. Okay. Or at least as much say as a conference commissioner. Don't agree with that. Hancock said that the playoff would most likely be changed if it's changed after the contract is up in 2025. After the 2025 college football season, the playoff format would be changed, but there is a possibility that it would be changed after the 2022, 23, or 24 seasons, but it will not. There is no chance that it would be changed for the 2021 or 22 seasons. Okay, got that straight? Not going to be changed for the next 2 seasons. Most likely will be changed after the 25 season. Could be changed possibly in those 3 middle seasons of 23, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I'd love to know who is submitting the proposals. Where are these proposals coming from? And would it not be fascinating, although we will never hear this? What are the proposals? Would you not want to see these proposals? We will never see the proposals. We will see the final decision. We will see the winning proposal. College Football Nation should be able to see all the proposals. That would be fascinating. I guarantee some of them are asinine. If there's 63 of them, some of them are ludicrous and pathetic. I guarantee that. All right. Here are some guidelines that need to be taken into consideration, and not just taken into consideration, they need to be adhered to for a viable playoff system. For this playoff system to be upgraded to a place of not perfection, but of credibility, this is what needs to be implemented. Number one, before you can deal with the playoff, you need to deal with scheduling. College football programs can't be running around the country scheduling their own opponents. Dumb, stupid, doesn't make sense. Where does this happen anywhere else? No. I have a scheduling system. It deals with both the non-conference scheduling and the in-conference scheduling to make it equitable. Therefore, the teams can be fairly evaluated. How can you fairly evaluate one team in a Power 5 conference that never plays a ranked opponent, a quality opponent like Baylor? Check the schedules for the past 25 years versus, let's say, USC, Florida State, some others that play on the high end of the scheduling difficulty, where USC, had the 2020 season been played to its original schedule, would have played Alabama and Notre Dame. Okay, we have discrepancy in scheduling that is all over the place. It needs to be rectified, corrected. I have a proposal. I am leaving links to the videos in which I have, with your help, with your suggestions, with my conclusions, have fixed many of these issues already. So down in the comments section, I am placing the links that deal with each one of these bullet points. So bullet point number one, again, is fix scheduling first. Before you get to the playoff, fix in-conference and out-of-conference scheduling. Point number two is there needs to be a definitive decision made on the group of five. We currently patronize the group of five, and it's actually a backhanded insult. It's a slap in the face to the group of five to say, we include you in the process. We consider you. You are part of our rankings. You'll never be in the top 4 of the rankings, but you're in the rankings, so feel good about your number 13 ranking, your number 17, your number 23. That's an insult to the group of five. Somebody with some guts, and they need to be on this committee because this committee controls everything right now as far as the college football playoffs. They need to come out and say, we include the group of five, and this is how they're going to be included. They are formally included in our playoff structure. Or the group of five plays an inferior brand of football, therefore they will not be included. One or the other. Include them, exclude them. I see valid points to each case. Just do it. Point number 3. This playoff system either needs to be 8 teams or 16 teams. Not 6, not 10, not 12, not 14. That doesn't work. I'm not going to explain why right here. Check out the link down below in the comment section. No buys. They don't work. I have given a step-by-step argument as to why the buys do not work, and then I funnel that through the playoff seasons of 2014 through 2020 and explained, had buys been implemented in those seasons, how they would not have worked. Okay, so check out that video. For anybody who is in favor of buys in the college football playoff, please check out that video. And then finally, we need an objective system. So every time we have the discussion here at the Voice of College Football concerning the playoff, people try to tweak the committee. I hate to break it to the current college football playoff selection committee, but you're not needed. We don't need you. You're fine people, you're smart people, you're educated people. I honor you for your work. You're doing an impossible job and doing it mostly pretty well. You're not necessarily explaining it well all the time, but that's because you don't want to back yourself into a corner. I get it. That's the political side of the job. But we don't need you. We need and will implement an objective system. So, for example, the NFL playoffs, that's an objective system. The results of the games determine the playoff. The playoff is not selected. It's determined by the results on the field. I have put together a system in which we discussed this during a live stream, and I presented it and took your comments, your questions, and your calls on my playoff format. That's an objective system. It goes step by step by step by step, and the playoff spots are filled by the results on the field. Therefore, the committee is not needed. We don't need a committee. We don't need people or even computers. For the most part, I would. There is a step in the process in which computers would be implemented in terms of breaking ties. All right. So check out those videos to answer the questions of scheduling, fairness, and equity. Also, the group of 5 question. Also, why buys are evil. And lastly, again, the objectivity of the system that we would implement here at the Voice of College Football. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Share these videos out on social media. There are folks on Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms that are engaged with you, have conversations with you, that have no idea we're here talking college football every day. So please share the videos out on social media. We will see you next time. Leave your comments below on the college football playoff system.